T is ticked off. She is real life mad. But mind you, she off a Bart Simpson pill. She off a pill. So she like, y'all really gonna let him do this to me? Y'all wrong, y'all bogus, y'all really gonna let that happen? That ain't cool beans, da da da. She steady going on and on. And so she's like walking around the complex. So it's people that's outside on their porch. It's kids riding their bikes. It's kids roller skating and skateboarding and stopping and looking at her. This was a neighborhood of like where families stayed at. So people was coming out looking over the balcony, you know, their booze and their friends. Everybody was looking. So, you know, at the time, Tracy like, look, let's go in the crib. So she like, how y'all gonna let them? Joe, this girl's getting loud. So I tell Nikki straight up, because my job is I got to protect my girl. Because if I get caught in anything and they run my name, I'm going back to my mom's house. And I'm going to be in trouble for real. So I'm telling Nikki, like, come on. So we go inside old girl crib. We go inside Tracy crib. So boom, we're sitting there. So people start coming in. So all of a sudden the door open. They like, so when the dude's like, hey, come on, let's go. So you see him, like, you know that walk that you do, because the guys that supposed to left that had the pills, they were still on the block, right? They were still just standing there in front of Tracy house. So all you know is you see the dude, because the door wide open. So, and we just, me and Nikki is the only one inside. Everybody trying to wheel Tamika in. You got one dude, he like, y'all go in the house. Y'all, come on. There go the boys, right? So immediately, once I heard there go the boys, I grabbed Nikki hand. Boom. I said, come on, let's go upstairs. So I was like, you know what? No, because they might want to search the house. See, here's the deal. I've been through certain situations that I should know that if they let this police officer come in, I'm going to get caught. So what I need to do, first thing first, I looked at her and said, you know what? We're not going upstairs. She like, what? I'm like, we're going to go around the back way. She like, what if his police is around the back way? So everybody like, come on. So you hear them like, T, come on. So you hear the dude like, man, just leave her out there. Straight up. You hear one dude, man, just leave her out there. Right? He like, come on, y'all come in, shut the door. Right? So you see one police cop pull up. Right? So I'm looking like, okay, I'm stuck in a bind of, am I leaving out back? Because if I leave out back, we got to act like we don't know them and we got to keep walking. So I said, oh, wait, she got a garage. And we open up the door and we just hid out in the garage. She like, so Nikki like, sees her car door open. I'm like, no, I want to be able to hear. So she like, just see. So I'm opening up the door. It was open. So I tell Nikki like, hey, get in there, right? She like, okay. So boom, she gets in there. I shut the door. So you hear do. So obviously everybody is in, but I don't hear T. So I don't know if T in. I don't know how many people came back in the crib because I'm in the garage with the door shut. So all of a sudden you hear do. So then you hear somebody hitting on the garage. Do. So I'm like, oh my God. So I opened up the door and I peeked my mouth. I'm like, hey, y'all, somebody hitting on the garage. So Tracy look at me like, why y'all out there? I'm like, because y'all said they go to police. They like, no, they just parked. They like, but Tamika out there making a scene. So she like, oh my God, y'all, here come the police. You hear somebody like, here come the police. That's Jamie talking. So Tracy like, stay where y'all at. So boom, we shut the door back. So you hear do. It's the police. Open up. Do. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get caught. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Should I get in the car? But I still need to hear. If I get in the car, I ain't gonna be able to hear, right? Because the way the garage was set up, it was the garage. It was like one of those garages you open the door and you can walk in the garage, let up your garage and get out. And then it was next to it, it was the actual house door. So you can open the door. So it was easy access for me to hit, especially if I wanted to do one of these. You know what I'm saying? One of those ear to walls type of hits or ear to door type of hit. But I can hear clearly. So I hear the police like, hey, what's going on here? Whose place is this? And so you hear Tracy like, oh, it's mine. So he like, you're having a party? I'm like, oh my God. So Nikki opened up the door and I'm like, shut the door. She's like, what? I'm like, shut the door. So she shut the door. Boom. I'm like, you had a cop, he steady talking. He like, hey, is this your friend? What's wrong with your friend? So T like, nobody, they just take me to jail. Hey, she's so loud. None of them my friend. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. So the officer like, are you guys like, doing any drugs? So they like, they like, yeah, we smoking and we drinking. So she like, just take me to jail. Come on, take me to jail. Take me to jail. So Jamie like, hush. They like, she just had too much to drink. She like, lies. I'm like, this girl, she don't need any type of pill. She need none, not a zilch, zero, nothing. So you hear the police officer like, hey, look, y'all need to make sure that, you keep your company, y'all keep it together. And she need to put on some clothes. She like, yeah, let me get my clothes. I'm like, oh my God. So boom, they shut the door, right? So all you hear is, Tamika. Everybody said her name at the same time. So I open up the door and I look, I'm like, y'all, is this safe? They like, yeah, it's safe. So T like, no, I'm finna go. So let me tell you what this girl did. First off, the cat was hairy and it looked like taco meat. As me and Nikki coming out, she like, y'all know what? I'm finna go. Now she off a pill. So everything she doing is like totally left. She pulls her panties down. The cat looked like taco meat. Yes, I did look. The reason I looked because I was shocked, because it caught me off guard. We coming out the garage, everybody calling her name. She's standing there like, give me my clothes, and she pulls her underwear down. We all like, what? What's happening? You're not self-caring down there. But I look, and so you hit Nikki like, oh my God, ugh. And so she's like, yeah, to you. So Nikki like, this ain't what you want. I'm like, chill. I'm like, hey, yo, don't talk to my girl like that. She like, yeah, yo, girl, you think you all that because you got a bad girl? Woo, woo. She like, if I wanted to, I could hit that. So Nikki say, hit what? Hit the wall? Because you can't hit me. I'm like, babe. She like, nah. I'm like, I got it. So Jamie like, calm down. She like, put on your clothes. She like, no, I am. So she put on her clothes, put the panties over the pants. So Jamie like, come on, let's go to the bathroom. She like, don't touch me. I'm leaving. She put her shirt on. So they like, y'all grab her. So the dudes grab T straight up, grab Tamika. They take her upstairs. Boom. They put her in the shower. They got in the shower. They leave. They all come downstairs. So I'm like in suspense. Like, okay, y'all went up there. Now I watch too much crazy movies to know when somebody running a train. So it was a little minute. So I was like, wait a minute. Where's she at? Because she ain't come down with them. They like, hey, yo, just keep the cold water running. So they got this girl straight in the shower. So I'm thinking like maybe she's standing up in the shower. So I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. So Nikki like, where you going? I'm like, I'm finna go check on her. She like, for what? She like, I just want to go. I'm like, all right, we're going to go. Hold up. So I go upstairs. I dip in. Look, this girl is laid out in the tub, all clothes on. They didn't even take her clothes off, Wody. All her clothes on, leg halfway out the tub, and the water just smack. They left it out. They back downstairs, getting it back in. So immediately, Tracy like, yeah, look, if y'all want, whoever gonna stay, y'all can stay. One of y'all can get one of the bedrooms. Now, she had a couple of bedrooms. She like, yeah, one of y'all can get the bedroom. So I'm like, nah, I need to go. So Jamie like, I'm a little tipsy. I'm like, okay. But Jamie like, just let me eat some. So boom, Jamie go in the refrigerator and eat some. I'm like, I look at Nikki. I'm like, you hungry? She like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait. She like, we get some along the way. She like, I can stop and get us some Wendy's. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. So boom, we wait. So me and Nikki, we sitting on the couch and we cuddling, right? Whole time, Tracy, she just looking at me, eyeing me. So, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. So as she walked past, she like, and then she go upstairs. Now I'm steady holding Nikki. Nikki kind of like dozing off a little bit, and so you just see Tracy just looking at me while she going upstairs, holding on to the rail, and she looking at me. She like motioning her head, telling me to come upstairs. I'm looking down at Nikki like, why? Like she's sleeping right here, and I'm like I'm looking like, you see her? I'm not doing it, Steven. So she went upstairs, right? Boom, she goes upstairs. So all of a sudden you hear some boom, like minutes later, fall. So I'm like, what was that? So everybody shoot upstairs. They go in the room. Tamika in there going crazy, right? So Tamika like, you. So she tell the dude out the crowd, like, you come in. She tell me, come here. Like, while they was in her and, you know what I'm saying, Tracy was in the bed. So I'm like, girl, you got soggy clothes on the floor. When did you get out the tub? You got Tracy, like, legs wide open. So Tracy looking at me, she like, come on. I'm like, So they trying to get me to join. But it's everybody at the door. So they call the other dude. So the dude like, man, so the dude like, nah, y'all cool. Like, my bad, I'm finna dip. So the dude dipped. So it was another dude, because it was two dudes. And so he like, he like, you gonna. So T like, yeah. So Jamie like, you tweaking. So she like, ain't nobody talking to you. She like, I've been doing this. First off, wait a minute. Been doing what? Hold on. Been doing what? Man, boom. They go, Jamie like, come on, we finna go. So we go downstairs. Nikki, she fairly like gets up. She like, why you was upstairs? I'm like, they up there, doing it, right? She like, doing what? I'm like, doing it. She like, and you went up there to watch? I'm like, no. I'm like, no. So Jamie like, don't trip, Nikki. No, it was a big bump. And he just went up there and checked. She like, yeah, because don't get nobody hurt. I'm like, I ain't gonna get nobody hurt, girl. Stop. So boom, after they get done, right? After they get done, the dude come downstairs first. Boom, T come down. She like, I need to dry my clothes. So Jamie like, soon as you dry, we finna dip. So immediately Tracy like, what y'all finna get into? So, you know what I'm saying? Jamie like, man, y'all got a mall up here. So Tracy was like, yo, yeah, we do. Like, if you want to, we can pop up and close in a couple of hours. Bet. Now, here's the deal. I don't know how long they've been knowing each other, but somebody was finna be in the rude awakening. Boom, we pull up to this mall. The mall it took a minute to get there. Okay, it took a minute to get there. It took us about a good solid 45, 50 minutes to get there. But this was a giant mall. This mall was just humongous. So automatically you got to think, Tracy, she's a healthy girl. She a big girl, so she kind of liked to eat. So she like, well, I'm gonna stop and give me something to eat at the food court. So Jamie like, yeah, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Jamie like, don't leave whatever you do. She like, why would I leave you? So I'm like, I'm gonna stay in the car, right? I already knew what was up. I'm gonna stay in the car. I'm with Nikki. I'm not finna be pulling this with Nikki. So Nikki's like, no, we could go eat. I'm like, yeah, that's true. So Jamie, Tamika, and one of the other guys, boom, they goes legit inside the other entrance. Boom, we go in the food court entrance. Now, when we all dip, now on this side, you got like the Nike store, you got like everything going on. You got Supreme, you got everything that's going on inside this mall. There's a lot going on. We at the food court now. Boom. So she stopped, she get her some Chinese food. Tracy, she get her some Chinese food. Boom. Me and Nikki, we go over there. We start dealing with the Popeyes. You feel me? We got Popeyes. Boom. So we eats inside. Boom. We walking out. Now, as we walking out, we slowly but surely, we getting there. So all of a sudden, I'm like, my phone ringing. So she like, it's probably your mama. I'm like, she ain't got this number. She like, yeah, I think Beth gave it to her. I'm like, when I see Beth, I swear I'm gonna have a problem. I'm like, no, this not. I'm like, hello? Jamie is calling off the guy phone. She like, gee, we all at? We running out now. She like, I got a whole bag full of stuff. I'm like, first off, we didn't go in there with a bag. So how did you even get a bag? Man, I kid you not. I tell Tracy straight up. I said, you ready? She said, ready for what? Now, mind you, this girl is eating while walking, bro. Eating while walking. She's a heavy set girl. So I'm grabbing Nikki like, oh, I see Jamie. I see I'm talking about if they was in like if they was up there running for a track, they would have been killing it. They was running. So automatically, Tracy say, why are they running? So you hear Jamie like, get to the car, come on, unlock it. Lord behold, we're running. So you got this girl, she running, but she not running as fast as you think. She's running. She's a heavy set girl. She drops the food. She was so mad. She drops the food. As we get closer to the car, here come not security guards, but police officers. And they running like they got some experience.